The broadcast is live.
We are live. All right.
Awesome.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Welcome, welcome.
This is Nina. Everybody knows Nina by now, huh?
Everybody knows Sheila by now. Hi,
Holy
guys.
shamoles.
October surprise, surprise, surprise.
Yeah, no kidding. We're going to have a
Hi,
big old
guys.
surprise in October. Oh,
Sorry, my
is your
volume
phone?
just
Okay.
right up.
I just heard it for a moment.
Just for a second. Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. Are you all freaked out or what? My son came home from school. Mom, as if I wouldn't already know. Trump's in hospital. Holy sugar, guys.
I know. Oh, I was trying to make didn't it, I was trying to make her a moderator and it deleted her thing.
Hi, Jody. News: RNC chairwoman Rona McDaniel also has tested positive. I saw that last night in my reading. I said, what's going to happen? Is this fake? And I flipped it over and
Oh,
I got my
Marie's
gang
here.
card that everybody's like, there's going to be names and names and names coming out. There's going to be like, whoosh.
I
This
know
is mind blowing.
it's going to be like a parade. Marie, would you like to join us in our live?
Hi, Marie.
I can send you an email. Let me
Nah,
know,
he's
my
not
dear.
faking.
I don't think so either. People are like, we don't believe him. Well, he's set up that nobody's going to believe him. But I really don't think, I haven't got that it was fake. It's almost like,
Yeah.
the one thing I'm surprised about is that he admitted it and he told his base the truth. Those two
I
things really kind of got me going. What's
I'm really bothered by the fact that I think that he knew prior to the debate with Joe Biden that he wasn't feeling well. Because if you go back and look at the debate, his face wasn't orange, it was red. Like he had sheets of red there and he was perspiring. And,
he was?
he looked sick. When you go back, everything being 2020, you can see the illness on him. I just think it's going to be worse because I think there's underlying conditions that he has not told his base about. And that's why they have to be very, very
That's why
careful.
he's probably, well, maybe that's the thing is he knows that he does have underlying conditions,
Yeah.
and that they would rather have him blame all of his conditions and all of his health problems on COVID
On COVID. Yeah.
and not an actual, I ate too many hamburgers and I have high blood pressure and high cholesterol and my.
Well, the timing being everything between his poor showing at the debate and Melania's, oh my God, I do not like Christmas, F Christmas, F this,
Yeah.
Donald this. I'm like, oh.
She is alive. She is just like I used to have. Feel a little pity for her, but I'm beginning to go.
She was
She,
even making fun of the people who had pity for her.
yeah.
Like, oh my God. Is
I'm
Marie going
asking
to
Marie.
join us?
I'm texting her right now. I didn't see it in the
Okay.
live, so hang on a second. So she doesn't have to read. She can just join us for the
Yeah.
conversation. I'm texting her now. See what she has to say.
And isn't it interesting that Hope Hicks would come back on the scene and she's the one that caused the COVID? Like, I mean, not to put an ugly image in your head, but how close did she have to get to him for him to get COVID?
Gross.
Sorry.
I know. Oh, gross.
Hopefully she's not wearing any orange lipstick or anything.
At least she's young enough she could probably make it through. Well, let's hope that she doesn't
Oh,
have any underlining, problems. Marie
Marie's not
is not
feeling
feeling
well.
well. Okay, love. Hi, Noah Noel. Hi, Cappy's mom. Hello, everyone.
Hi, guys. Marie, I hope you're feeling better, lovely.
Well, thank you for being here, showing the support. You can always join us when you want to.
Whenever, yes.
That is an open invitation.
Yes. Anybody have any questions that they want to start off with? Questions? Are we all
I'm
just
look.
kind of like,
Can you see the live feed? Or if not, I can. That's the
I
reason why
can.
I'm looking down and reading. You can? Cool.
I should have brought my glasses in with me. I'm trying to
Ooh,
look for them. I'm sure I had them here.
Keisha Harris is here. Undercover News is here. Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
Yeah. Is he going to resign?
All right.
Let's see.
Let's pop a card and see what happens.
Yeah.
See, the worst thing is wishful thinking comes into this because you want
I
so
know.
desperately for him to resign. But I have to say, putting all my cards out on the table, when I did the reading last night, I got the judgment card. That's my heart card. And as soon as I got text after text, everybody saying, oh my God, he's in hospital. And as soon as I did, it's like my throat felt like closed over. I've had this feeling about him for months. Like if you go back, I'm actually going, my throat, my voice, it's like right heavy. I'm telling you, like karma is a witch. She
Yeah,
just
it is. Yep, poetic justice is the polite public way to say it, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, it probably is a cover up for something else that's going wrong with him because we all know there's something amiss with him. His health is not, he can't hold a glass of water properly. He's into some kind of medications. As soon as I did the card, I got the King of Cups. So that's my doctor card having to fix medications.
Yeah, so. I did a reading. I think it was like last week. Literally, my camera just goofed up.
Yeah.
There we go. I did a reading last week, literally, that I drew the cards, and again, I said he's going to get sick, and I said, "Here's the doctor." You know what I mean?
Yep.
It was the same thing, and
yep.
every time I do my tableaus, I also come up with bereavement is always near him. Same with the little child. We haven't really truly figured that one out yet. But always near him. The bereavement is always near him. So I was like, gosh.
Okay, so that's.
But I don't know if he's going to die because we can't really. But maybe a near-death experience.
Well, you know, when I did the cards on the debate, my first card for Trump was the death card. So we knew he was going to have a major transition, just didn't realize it was going to be COVID.
Ooh, Eric Price at the hospital with him. Any helicopters? Eric Price is it Prince? I'm sorry, Prince. I always get them wrong. Eric Prince is at the hospital with him, like in the hospital.
Wow.
I also, that is true. Thank you for reminding me of that, Lisa. I also come up with canceled events. For the last 3 weeks, I have come up with canceled events.
I got postponement, delay. So that's,
Yep.
But I'm going to be interested to see, will Pence and Harris go forward with their debate?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they must have been in contact with Donald Trump and party.
Well, we know that Biden is good so far, but you know that COVID incubates 3 to 5 days, so, and it could take up to 9 days, which is rare, but it could.
Well, he's already showing symptoms of having a fever, so
Biden,
that would indicate that Trump. So
oh,
if he's got
yeah.
fever, they said that usually means that you've had it for several days.
Yes, this is true.
So there's something, I don't know, there's something off with the timings.
Well, here's the thing: didn't they take his fever and take a test at the time of the at the debate? Isn't that what was required? Isn't that what they said? But of course, his family all sat out there with no masks on.
Now, Melania did walk out with a mask.
Well, they all walked in with a mask and they took it off when they sat down.
She took hers off as well?
Every one of them. All of his family, the whole family sat there without the mask on. They took it off.
I tried to watch it by listening to it, so I wasn't looking at their faces.
They showed that more today on the news than they did at the debate. And they were even telling them that, they even said that they went over and asked them to put it on, and they all refused, like swatted away, like, we're not doing it. They literally refused to obey the rules. And he was making fun of Biden for wearing a mask everywhere. Yep. Yeah. Oh. What are we reading on again?
We're reading whether he'll resign or not.
Go ahead if you already have yours down.
Yeah. I got solitude, but I got it turned upside down. So I almost got a feeling that it's not necessarily that he's going to resign right now, because he's going to try to hold on to his power. He's not going to give it up, easily or willingly. But he's alone in this right now. I think that all the people that have been plotting behind the scenes and not saying anything are now going, oh my God, this is an opportunity. I've done multiple readings where I saw, oh, there's going to be this opportunity where, something could happen. The US could be taken advantage of. But that could be them taking advantage within, because I'm seeing him. He's being left alone. So I almost feel like this is an opportunity for them to start planning outside of him. This could be the cause of a coup, almost like a situation where they're going to force his hand, because he's not going to give it up willingly.
No.
And I got the moons. I'm telling you, there's secret plans. They're looking at trying to figure out, is it possible that they can use this to get rid of him? It won't be him resigning. It'll be them going, okay, this is the only chance.
This is time. You gotta, yeah.
Yeah, that's how I'm reading it.
Well, once somebody has to remind me of the laws of a president when he goes. So I know there's something when they go under for like surgery that they have to transfer that to power all over. So once he goes down, but I think he can be forced to give up that power. It's like we're taking.
Well, if he ended up having to take the breathing machine, as soon as that breathing machine goes on, Pence would have to be in order, because he cannot command from a breathing machine. Right? So anything that diminishes his ability to communicate or to be able to function. But I mean, he hasn't been functioning for like 4 years now. So
yeah, we're not good. It's not. We're gonna miss anything. Not gonna.
And I mean, he's not the one that's pulling the strings. Bill Barr and all them are doing their thing too, right?
Yep. Undercover News says that Trump arrived too late to the debate to take the test, and they used the honor system.
I told you it was done on purpose.
Yep.
Holy sugar, guys.
Yep. They said they did it on the honor system.
You don't do anything on an honor system with Trump, and we better put out some major prayers for Biden, because I wouldn't be surprised if Trump. He's literally killed millions or thousands of Americans because he doesn't care. He was running scared, and now he's put Biden and his whole camp.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing about Biden. So we got to take that down. Hopefully, number one, Biden wears his mask on a regular.
Yes, but he didn't wear the mask in the debate.
I know he didn't. Right? But they were far apart, so there's that opportunity. And also, he didn't go nowhere near Trump. So there's the three hopeful situation and hopeful ideas that we have for Biden. And so far, so good. He has taken a test, 2 today. He said that he took 2 today, and there was no, it was a negative. I got the Lovers, and I also got the 5 of Wands. But do you see the 5 of Wands in my deck right there?
Oh, yeah.
Has a Band-Aid over the mouth.
That's a scary one.
Yeah. Like you that's that forceful, you can't talk, you can't do anything. And then the devilish idea and what they're going to do behind his back and what they're going to manipulate. You know what I mean? And I also got the Knight of Wands, which is restless and lustful. They're going to lust after his power. And that was another thing that was kind of weird. The lust after his power, like they're putting their armor on, and they're gonna they got the eye on the thing, and we also 100%. Have written messages. Like they've already emailed and talked about it. They have already got a plan going into the situation, because we got the 8 of Pentacles, which is practical. Like that, we have a practical idea.
Agreed.
Yep.
Wow.
So it does look like there is something in the works that we probably never hear about, but they themselves they've already talked about it. They know that this is probably the worst case scenario for the country. And you know how vulnerable we are to other countries right now?
Yes.
So they better
Yes.
do something. The first three, which would be Pence, Pelosi, and this other guy. Does anybody remember that other guy's name? The first three top after Trump is Pence,
After
Pelosi, and this other guy.
that's
So
not
those
Schuler. No.
it's no, it's not. No, it's somebody else. They had them all lined up on the news today, and I'm like, oh, I don't never heard of him, but you know, it's
I
a
don't
new
know.
name,
I
a
really
new
don't.
name for Sheila. Everybody else knows, but there's a new name for Sheila. That's how it is. But there was those three. Those three they better get it together.
Yes. So, do you want to have a look at Pence?
Yeah, let's look at Pence.
Let's have a look at Pence.
Because I kind of feel like he might get it later. That's been the energy that has come towards me all the time. Like he also is going down.
So yeah, and it's very interesting because even in previous readings, it was sort of like, oh, there's this sort of like possibility that Pence might get to be president, but it wouldn't be president for months. It was going to be like a little blimp, and this could be it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If Trump stays in hospital.
Yeah, Pompeo is fourth down on the list. It was Pence, Pelosi, and this other guy, Pompeo, and then another
Doesn't
guy.
Pompeo want to become president? Isn't he the one that sort of wants to line up to become president?
Well, I'm sure he does. I think he wanted to go and do something in Kansas. But eventually he wanted to run for president. So, all right, let's look at Pence. See what's going on with that little demon.
Okay. Okay, let's see.
Is
Pence going to get it easily because Trump will give it up, or is Pence going to just
I
be
think
like,
the 25th Amendment. I think the 25th
Exactly.
Amendment is where they take it.
Okay, let's have a look. Let's see.
Grassley. That's right. And then Mnuchin
McCarthy.
Yeah. Grassley.
Pence, Pelosi, Grassley, Pompeo, and Steve.
And then Mnuchin. Yeah.
Mnuchin. Steve Mnuchin. Wow. Okay, what's going to happen with Pence?
Exactly 4 years ago today, Donald Trump mocked Hillary Clinton's pneumonia diagnosis. She teeters from side to side and yells, "Give me a break."
Wow.
Hi, everyone. Greeter's here too. Hi, Greeter. Oh, thank you, Spiritual. Is it Spirit Clue? That's a cool name. Okay, if you got it laying down, go for it. I've been dawdling and doodling.
Sorry.
Go for it.
Okay. I got the King of Wands, so he's definitely going to be having to take an action. He's not the page, he's not the knight, he's not the queen. He's the king here. Then I'm seeing frustration. So, and then I got my Six of Pentacles. So there's going to be a going back and forth because Pence doesn't have the kahunas to take Trump on. So if the 25th Amendment is going to be pushed, it's not going to be by Pence, but he will go along with it because here he's the King of Wands. He's going to have to do something, but it's going to come from frustration, or they're going to be frustrated with him because he's not going to be easily on board with things. Like, he's going to still be like cautious of Trump. And then we've got the Six of Pentacles. So there's almost like, looks like there's going to be a sharing of information, a sharing of positions. So it looks like possibly, yes, he might get a little opportunity to be technically the president. I think it's possible.
Yeah, I do see. I don't see Pence actually getting sick. I didn't see anything in there that said that he was going to get sick. So I wanted to put that out there. I also got the Ten of Cups where, he's almost joyful about this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he has options. The Two of Pentacles comes out. Options. He's way in these cards right here. You can see the guy. Has the crystal balls. Option 1, option 2. And the option 2 would be like true love. Like he is in love with power, true love. I can take it when I want it. And then we have the Ace of Swords, which is victory.
See?
Yeah.
And
I have
think
the Ace
4
of Swords.
years of him looking over the shoulder of Trump and having to swallow his pride, his religion, his morality, everything.
Yeah, he's almost joyful over. He's almost like at a point.
Really?
I want to read on him because he's no better than Trump. I just don't believe it at all.
No,
I want to see how
he's
if
worse.
he does take over, what is he going to do? However, if that's a possibility, when he does do that, I want to see what he's going to do. But how can I? He's no better than 45. But you're right.
No.
He has been drooling over this job since the beginning.
But he's more controlled than Trump. He's smoother than Trump.
Yeah, he has a little bit more training.
But he constantly looks like he's smelling something really nasty. Like it's always.
Yeah, he has this look like this.
What?
Yeah, what?
It said Pence had a mild case of the virus when he was missing in action. I wouldn't be shocked. I can't remember. I remember something about that from a while back.
Well, there's no proof that you can't get it again, so there's that.
Yeah.
And they said that they did have a few cases, whether this is the truth or not, you know how it goes. How it always goes. But that the lighter the case, the more vulnerable you are for the second one.
Oh, look. Notre Dame president, John Jenkins. He's got COVID. I'm telling you, you're just going to hear name after name after name after name.
It's going to be a parade. Who was at that fundraiser?
Trouble.
Yeah. Who was at that fundraiser? Was that guy at the fundraiser?
Is the one that's going to be sneaky. Yeah. Pence is not going to have enough time to be sneaky because he needs to be voted out regardless. But if Pence had time, he would do 1,000 times worse than Donald Trump.
I think so too, because he's been trained. Yeah, he has the training.
Yeah.
I kind of always thought that maybe, how, what was it in my big fat Greek wedding? It reminds me of this. I get images when I read tarot.
Yeah.
So a lot of it comes through the movies. But whatever. Remember when she was talking to her daughter, and she said, he's the head, but I am the neck. I make it turn the way I want. And that's like, this is Trump and this is Pence. Like, I, the one that turns the head.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was always my feeling, that was kind of, he knows what to say. He knows what not to say.
Yeah.
He's kept his job.
He's a scary guy. He's scary.
Conflict, competition, and defeat. Yeah. If he ever got, this is his goal in mind.
Yep. Yeah.
And he would take his party, the Republicans, his people to that defeat, to that conflict.
Did Trump Jr. really put out a tweet saying, "Pray for my father"?
Did Trump see that.
Do that?
He's never done such a thing before. I don't know why. I didn't even know he knew what praying was. Did he ask somebody, like, what is praying? What is that exactly?
Yeah,
I know.
Be careful of the quiet ones. Still waters run deep.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, I like
that was Eric Trump who did that.
Eric Trump. Still waters run deep. I like that.
Thank you, Terry.
Unbelievable. Well, here's where my empathic compassion comes out. Regardless, even if it's the devil's children or an angel's children, they're still, that is their father. And that's about as far as I go with that. That's about as much as I can give it.
Yeah. I don't wish anybody ill.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Rosemary.
Aww.
What's that last name? What, Ruffton?
Ruffton?
Am I saying that right? Thank you.
Sending
What
light
did
and
she
love.
say?
Ah, thank you. Back
Sending
at
light and
you.
love. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
So,
All the donations help, let me tell you.
let's have a look and see what's going to happen with Bill Burr. Will he be affected by COVID? Because he's not been looking well. He literally looks like a walking heart attack because he's just so swollen.
You know, he drinks so damn much that the COVID probably looks at him and goes,
No, thank
you. I gotta get me a little coffee so that I can hang.
Putin sends sincere support.
Do what?
Putin sends sincere support.
No, I bet.
I wish I had my cat here so I could pick it up and go, yes, darling, yes.
Yes, my darling.
Yes, darling.
I was gonna say I had to get some coffee so I can stay up because you and me were, at midnight talking.
And what did I say to you? She texted me and she was like, oh my God. I'm like, do you want to go live?
I know. I'm like, but I still gotta get up and go to work.
I know.
Or you would have had us live at midnight.
I would have, but it's just so shocking because I so wanted to talk to somebody and just be able to go, oh my God, oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, I agree.
Because it's going to become bigger. It's going to get bigger.
Wow. Well, yeah, I did say that this morning. I'm like, this is going to get great big. It's going to get great big huge. Yeah. It's going to be great big huge. This is going to be a big deal. Hey, maybe this is Cash Peter's final wave.
What's the
Cash Peters? He's always seen 3 waves. Maybe this is the that he can't get over.
We're at Trump's ending here.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm freaking out. I just did the bar cards.
Go ahead. Okay. Oh, I got Justice bars up here.
Sacrifice, fighting, and the freaking tower.
Ooh.
Okay. Sacrifice. I bet you any money we're gonna find. Oh, I hope we find out. Burr and them were aware of his COVID beforehand. I'm telling you, there's something about the timing of his COVID that it's not about the fact that he didn't have it. I think he's had it and they've hidden it. That there's something about it. There's some kind of nasty that goes around it, and they looked at it as a sacrifice that they needed to do this because they're in so much trouble. They feel everybody chomping at the bit because everybody is, and this is the tower. It's going to be a free-for-all. Anybody who's attached to Trump that has any ability to get away. The tower is going to come. And guys, I'm sorry. I'm scared because the U.S. is very vulnerable. I've had multiple videos that I've done prior to where I keep hitting this effing tower. And I keep saying there's more to it than just this COVID. I'm worried that Putin or Saudi or China or the U.S. itself, somebody in Donald Trump is going to do something to do this final hurrah that's going to cause some kind of major kerfuffle, and that's what's going to stop the election. Or do you understand? Because like even in the Joe Biden, I got the tower at the end of October. There's a very vulnerable time. People have to be aware of their space. And I'm telling you, Barr is aware of something coming. Barr knew this. Something is in the mix here, guys. There's infighting, there's arguments, and I got the tower. Something big is on its way.
Well, I got the 5 of Cups. The regret, betrayal, the 5 of Cups, something shattering.
I like those cards, by the way. Sorry.
Thank you.
I never saw those before.
I don't remember what they are. I think I look high and low for things. And
I'm a real rider weight, stick to the basic kind of gal, so.
Yeah, I'm a Gemini. I look for the weird.
Thank you, Lisa.
This is them. This is all I have. This is all I have to know what they are. I don't even know what that says really.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's all that came with them. So, but I always look for the weird and unusual. So, anyways, I have the 5 of Cups of really regret, and then the world. The world is here, but abundance and security. It says security from the world. I really think And I know that we're vulnerable and stuff like that, but I also, once I go into that energy of vulnerability, I also get another blanket of it's okay. Even if it does happen, we will make it through type of thing.
Okay, I just gotta go 1 second. I can hear my turkey outside my window. That means they're after getting up out of the field, and I can hear them right out my window. So I gotta go get somebody to go get the turkeys. Hold on, my
Okay.
apologies.
All right.
Can you hear them?
Yes, I heard something. I thought it was your phone talking. She got to go get her turkeys. And then the doggy. I tell you what, you guys come on to my lives. You guys will be always entertained. Cute doggies.
All right. All right,
Thank
Sheila,
you,
I'll be
Twilight.
back in like 1 minute.
Go for it, honey. We're
All
not.
right,
It's
sorry.
all good. Thank you, Is that Twilight Zone hostage? Is that what that says? Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Hilarious. The turkey tarot. Exactly. Can you go on? Is there a certain question you want me to do for Pelosi? Because I don't like to read on them and give negative feedback to the Republicans. I don't think that I don't want to help the Republicans whatsoever. But if you have a certain question that kind of draws out something. Thank you, Spirit Clue. I know, Keith. Vice President Pelosi. Yeah, oh, I wonder if that's how it works. I wonder
I'm so
if
sorry.
it's all right. So I wonder if that's how it works. If Trump goes down, can't go do it, Pence pulls up, and then Pelosi is vice president. I know.
Okay, when Reagan got shot,
Yeah.
his vice president, but I don't think that they call the Speaker of the House the vice president. I guess they're like the kind of waiting in line. I don't know that they have any. I don't know that they take that position, do they? I don't know.
I don't know that either. Yeah, does anybody know that?
Eric's testimony be delayed in October. He could, because all he's got to do is say 14 days.
I'm sorry, my dad's dying.
Sick.
I'm here. Thank you, Jackie. I was looking for you. I have a friend that texts me. You know, she's really good at informing me.
Yeah.
So she can, if she knows anything. I don't know how it goes. Pelosi would be sworn in as vice.
No.
I don't know if that's how it goes.
Pelosi would be sworn
I know
in.
that the new president gets to pick a vice president under normal circumstances, but this would be like an emergency. The question is when if Trump goes down, Vice or President Pence is sworn into presidency, and will Pelosi be vice automatically, vice president?
I don't know.
Now, wouldn't that be?
He gets to pick his own VP. Yeah.
God, I don't think he has time to pick his own VP.
He could put Bill Barr in as VP.
Or Pompeo.
And Pompeo wants to become president. That's his little shtick now. He's looking. Can you read on possible attack on west coast of U.S.? I will tell you that in this time of 2020, when we're seeing all these earth-shattering stuff happening with the weather, I am really concerned about California having an earthquake on top of all the fires. That's what concerns me. I feel like the earth is just like, you know what? I don't care. You're getting it all this year. That's how I feel. Not that it's going to take down California, but like...
Okay, so he would pick somebody if he had to. So I've also read on that too, Nina, that I have felt that the earth I read on it that the Earth is under tremendous. Now we know that the Earth is under tremendous friction all the time. But when I
Yes.
read about the earthquakes and how if we're going to have some, it literally gave me a sign or a card that says tension, lots and lots of tension. So I think that you're right that it could be.
Well, I had pulled a card for the fires, and I got what I consider my earthquake card, like the tower. So it was like the foundation is going to break. So it was like, I just didn't want to kind of put it out there because
I
I do
know.
believe words have power. Times, and the U.S. was the one having the issue and having Donald Trump. Believe me, China, who's friends with Putin behind closed doors, would be having a field day. That is a concern.
Yeah.
Putin acts, I mean, he's right up there with them.
All right. Is that
Jeez.
a DZ? What it is? I'm taking. Bye. I had to delete a troll. I had to delete somebody put in there Trump 2020. Bye. Just saying.
That's all right. They need to troll. They're bored.
Yeah, we need the entertainment every once in a while.
We do.
We
Somebody
need
put that frustration out, huh?
Yeah. Bye. All right. So, this is the card that I just drew for possible, like tension or possible earth. I was thinking of the earthquakes, but I wanted to read on if we're going to get attacked or something like that, or if there's something.
Yeah, let's see if there's going to be
confusion, control. Justice steps in though. Balance. I think if somebody is thinking about it, and maybe in their peripheral, and maybe in their mind, but I think that, like I was saying before, I feel the vulnerability, and when I wear that vulnerability for the United States, something also comes over top of it. Like it could get scary, it could get nervous, but we're gonna be okay. That was always the feeling of it's gonna go, and then we're gonna go, okay. Yeah. That's kind of the feeling.
Yeah. I got the Ace of Cups, so we're here looking at a lot of emotion and a lot of tears. We're looking at the King of Swords. So here we're looking at cruelty. This is a force of will. I think that I think this is more going to be an internal rather than an external type of event, because I also got the Moon, which is almost like a mystery. It's something that's undercover, not being seen. So I get the feeling like what's going to occur, if anything, and I think this generally for almost like the whole, there's going to my Judgment card.
I got Justice, so I was on the same with the Judgment and the Justice.
Judgment, Eight of Swords, and Emperor.
I got the Eight of Swords too, and I got the Nine of Swords.
I think that there's probably, because the swords are thoughts. That's not actions. That's thoughts.
Yeah, it's thoughts.
I won't be surprised if we're going to find out about an incident being thwarted, that kind of a deal, especially against Trump. I almost feel like I got the Judgment card with the Emperor again with Trump. This Judgment card is heart related, heart attack. I'm telling you, he is being, something's going on with him that's holding him in and holding him back. And I think the attack is on him. I think the attack is going to be on Trump, on the Republicans, on who's in power now. I don't think it's going to be an external. I think it's an internal fight. I don't see an external person coming here except for the King of Swords. But that's cruelty, force of will. And I think that's just what they have right now. I think there's a lot of secrecy, mystery happening right now. A lot of people, a lot of cooks in the kitchen.
Ugh. Well, we knew that it was going to get worse before it gets better. So it's not.
Yeah. But I don't feel like. Sorry, go ahead, honey.
Nothing. I was just reading what was going on in the chat. It's okay. There's something somebody said shutting down the chat. So why did they say that?
Why? What did we do wrong?
I don't know. I'm just looking to see if there was a problem in there. If there's a problem in there, put it all in caps so that I can. He's being injected with bleach right now. And he's being injected with bleach right now. That's his go-to cure. Could you read on Marie's dream of the Nancy Pelosi meeting with the military leaders about taking Trump out of power? And Putin posed for attack. I think we kind of just went over that. I think that's a hard one. That's a difficult energy to get into, a hypothetical. At this point in time, I don't think the energy is available to us right yet. Do you?
No.
What do you think?
No. I'm just kind of no, I'm not getting a feeling on that.
Me neither. I mean, Marie's dream was substantial. She definitely picked up a lot of stuff that's happening right now. That.
Well,
but
I didn't see it, so I honestly don't know I know we talked about it and you said to watch it, but honestly, because life is busy, kids, school,
I know, honey.
You know what
it's
I mean?
All right. It's all right. I don't see everything either. Well, maybe I do because I'll have nobody.
I get emails from this guy or girl named Mo.
So do I.
I appreciate it so much. I love getting the emails for information because I'm awful. Like, I'll do a reading and the next thing they've already talked about it. I don't know because I'm not watching it because I have to black it out sometimes. It's too much.
Yep.
Putin. Oh my God.
Cappy's mom, are you having problems? Do you need me to take somebody out of the chat?
You can't hear me?
No. Cappy's mom was deleting a something. I was just wondering if she needed some help for me to take somebody out of the chat. I just been monitoring. Trump's bots are probably amping up right now because they're stressed, and so they're going to act out and they're going to get crazy because they're really stressed about what's going on. This is a real look at how they're going to lose. Right?
Somebody's saying there's 2 chats running at the same time.
How is that? How can that happen?
I took them out. I don't know.
That's a miracle. How does that happen?
Don't know. Can you please read on Burr?
Yeah, we
just read on Burr.
Did we just read on Burr?
Yeah. Any other specific questions? Like something? That's what we're here for.
Thank you, Keisha. Thank you. Okay. Just making sure everything is going. If you guys ever need me to take somebody out, I will. From the chat. All of a sudden, Sheila's the mafia. No. That's not what I meant.
Oh, that's too funny.
I know. Crazy. All right. So what I really want to know, let's do this. And this has been coming up in a couple of readings, I guess, is what is the overall feel of the government right now? Since I did it before, now I want to do after, this COVID thing. I want to know the overall feeling. Could you read on Laura Trump? Who's Laura Trump? Is Laura Trump one of his sisters? We'll read on Laura Trump next.
Pence become president and nominates a VP that both the House and the Senate has to vote in with a majority vote. That sounds...
Yeah. And they don't have enough time for that. Really.
Thank you, Patricia.
I don't think they have enough time.
Why is Pence with Trump? Why isn't Melania gone to the hospital? Because if she's got COVID, then can't she stay with her husband? And I'm sorry, but I would never leave my husband or my child to go to the hospital by himself. Especially if he got COVID.
Yeah, but if I was a Melodia, I'd be at home trying to see what she's going to take when, what am I going to take with me?
I don't care. I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't like effing Christmas. Why do I have to do this? I don't care. Breaking. Cyclone tropical storm Gamma has formed off the coast of Mexico since the 24th. Ugh. Lara Trump. That's Eric Trump's wife. She's making money left hand over fist with all this media, Trump media stuff that she's got going.
Okay, let's read on her real quick before we do the other one. What was the other one we were doing? I'm so ADD right now. It's crazy. I can't keep it focused. Yeah, Eric's wife. Let's do that.
Well, I just love the fact that his taxes have finally had some drip, drip, drip. And Ivanka, I said it before, she's going to turn on her father. She will. She's in over her head with all this stuff.
Well, he's, that's the thing is that he's never taught genuine loyalty.
No.
He has taught loyalty as in to him, but once she knows that she has to lose for him, she may just go, now I'm loyal to me.
Yeah.
Selfish loyalty is something that is not stable.
But just to hear her, oh, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't.
Yeah.
But I'm. Oh. So what's the question?
All right. So what? Yeah, is it Eric Trump's wife, Lara
Trump.
I have courage and effort, and then I hear communications, but regret, focus, and betrayal. I also get betrayal with his wife. Why is that? When the King of Cups, balance and compassionate and intuition, but I get betrayal with her. I also get the creativity of the betrayal. Control. High Priestess, intuition, spirituality, and secrets underneath the betrayal. Secrets underneath that betrayal. Long-term investments and results. She's in it for her.
I got the exact vibe from my cards.
Yeah, she's just in it for her. She doesn't have a... I don't know exactly what the questions are. We're just kind of doing a general reading on her.
Well, she's in it about the money, about the family, money, family connections, family power. She gave up her morality, her what she knows is good for the money and for the power. But then I got the death turned upside down. So I got a feeling that Laura Trump is in for a rude awakening because they're going to be going through some kind of major transformation. We've got 78 cards. What are the chances that you're going to get the death card and the tower card coming up over and over again? There is the Trump family in general, they're in big trouble. They're going to be going through some major hurdles, legalities, the whole 9 yards. And she's been sitting pretty on her money, and it's going to be turned upside down. Whatever her fortune she thought it was going to be, is going to be the opposite by the time this all comes out and said and done.
Yeah. I agree.
She's in it for the money.
They're losing money. They're bleeding money. I keep on seeing it. It's like this hemorrhaging that they cannot come back from.
They do keep coming up.
Does your thing, is echoing? What's echoing? Is the echo gone now? Nope, I still hear it. Weird.
Chris Wallace. Poor Chris Wallace.
Oh, let's read on Chris Wallace.
He was in the room too, right?
He was, but he said that he tested negative, I think. Yeah. Did anybody get a Chris Wallace answer? Trump is having trouble breathing. Jim Acosta reports White House advisor is admitting that it is serious.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Do you know what it's like? It's almost like you want, oh my God.
I know it's like a teeter-totter. Let's be kind to human beings, but then we look at it and go,
like, you know, I didn't think everybody was going after Chris Wallace. I thought he did an okay job considering the circumstances. And I mean, Trump would take him down and pulverize him. I mean, considering, I agree.
Yep.
Holy moly, guys.
Chris Wallace was negative. I think I heard. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember hearing if he was or not. I know he was on Fox News today, and I kind of searched that out to see what he has to say. And he hasn't said. Sheila has an echo. I wonder why. I wonder why I have an echo.
I turned down my volume a little bit just to help, if that helps, because that helped the last time.
This should be off. This should be off.
It is hard to feel, to know what to feel. Chris Christie. Chris Christie.
I can't concentrate.
Could you read it? The majority of the governors are.
Does Laura have COVID? Is what they're asking. Did she get a test? Did she report that she does or doesn't? I don't know. Here, let me see if this helps with the echo.
I can't hear you now. No. No. Oh, I can hear you now.
You can hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
I asked about Laura, and I got the Four of Swords upside down. That's my illness card. So if she doesn't have it, I'm not going to be shocked if we find out she gets it, because that's illness, disruption in your life, something that stops you from being able to move ahead. So I think, yeah, she might get it.
Well, I was just wondering if there was a report that she either does or isn't.
Well, have it today. Don't have it today. Have it tomorrow.
Well, that's what the 45 has found out. Just because you get tested once or twice or 3 times a day does not mean that you're not going to give it. He thought he was being clever.
Yeah. And they trusted him.
Yeah. Well, that's the reason why he was still okay. Giuliani tested negative. Well, crap. So
Giuliani is he's bonkers. God bless him. God bless him. That's all I can say. He's somebody you watch and it's just, you feel sad for him.
Who are you throwing on so I can throw? Who is it? Were you doing a person?
No, I was waiting
for a question. Okay, cool. All right. So
because people keep asking about Chris Christie. Like, are they asking?
Yeah, what is the question exactly? We kind of need to do.
Is he getting sick or is it? Yes, 45 is such a lie. Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. Mercy. Julianne.
Oh, the overall. That's what we were doing. The overall energy of the government. Let's concentrate on that. The overall energy of the government.
We're not doing Chris Christie.
I don't know what the question is for Chris Christie. What is the exact question?
Christie prepped at Trump, so I guess, will he get sick?
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, let's have a look.
Yeah.
You go.
You gotta keep me straight.
Okay.
Chris Christie.
Sheila, does Chris Christie? That can't be his name. That's the cookie, isn't it? Oh no.
So I guess this sounds like a delicious cookie.
Ooh, Ooh, somebody worked with Giuliani. Okay, so let's look in and see if Chris Christie is going to test
fear,
positive at some time.
hidden truth. I got the moon, fears and hidden truth. Fear and hidden truth. And then the Two of Wands, plans and crossroads and influences. And then I got the Fool, leaping of faith. Let's see. Letting go and suspicion. And then I got the Twin Flames, which is division of the soul. Courage, efforts, page. I don't see anything in here that says he's going to. He's worried. He's very, very, very worried. But I don't see anything in there other than maybe the Page of Cups with a bottle right here where it talks about, that being alone in the sea. And that's what COVID does to you. The message in the bottle.
I didn't do a reading. I just pulled one card.
Yeah. What'd you get? Oh, maybe so.
So, I don't know. But I didn't do a reading. I just pulled one card.
Gotcha.
Christy gets sick, and I just pulled it while you were talking.
So you may have picked up the continuation of my cards because I picked up worry, 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 leap of faith, letting go, suspicions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he might be stressed out and worried that he will get it.
Yeah.
Move golf course to assume Trump's duties. Whoa! Breaking news: Pence moved to golf course to assume Trump's duties.
What do you mean to golf course? Is that what you just said?
Yep, to assume Trump duties. So I guess maybe is he gonna get sworn in there or something?
Why? Why golf course? What's that? What is that? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. Or is that a joke? I think there'd be.
It's a joke, Nina. Okay. I see. So Pence has to go and take Trump's position at the golf course to resume his duties. Now that is funny.
Oh my God.
Ooh, Senator Tom Tillis has tested positive for COVID. Now, Tom Tillis, Tom Tillis is Texas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Texas, and he's kind of, isn't he the one that said, I'll sacrifice myself? Isn't he the one?
Yes.
Oh, imagine that.
The one.
No more tea for Nina.
We knew this was going to be name after name.
Is it no more tea for Nina? Tom Tillis is South Dakota.
North Carolina.
South Dakota or North Carolina? North Carolina. Tom Tillis is North Carolina.
My God, it's breaking news left, right, and center.
Holy it is. You're right about that parade.
Yeah.
Seat in endangerment. All right, seat endangerment. So let's do the overall of the government. It's the breaking news are going to keep on coming.
So we're going to look at like Republicans on one side, Dems on the other, or
no? I'm thinking like collectively because at this point, both parties. What is that collective? Is this because we can get the seriousness of the overall energy of the government right now? Even both parties are thinking probably the same thing, like either it's oh crap or you know what I mean. Let's see. Or do you want to separate? Yeah.
No, I'll do that. I'm telling you, there's something wrong with Trump. There's something wrong with him.
Ooh,
I'm not joking. I really feel like there's something wrong. Like I just got a really bad like I'm having a hot flash. Like I'm telling you, there's something miss with him. I'm telling you, I am actually scared that he's gonna have that heart attack, and I don't want that to be true. Do you know what I mean? In a weird way.
I do.
I feel like really uncomfortable.
Wow.
I feel really uncomfortable for him. That's not nice. I'm scared for him. Let's see what the overall feeling's gonna be. This is scary, guys. God bless.
Is.
It's all going to be okay. No matter
what,
it's all going to be okay. But it's just that this is like almost like the crescendo.
And, I trust your intuition. I'm here in the middle of the United States, you know, and swimming in the energy constantly. You have a bigger and better perspective in my opinion, because you're not in the cesspool.
Yeah.
So when you say stuff like that, I take you seriously.
Yeah. And honestly, for months I've been saying he's going to get sick, and it's just it's this chakra. It's like I don't want to say like he's getting his.
Right. We know what you mean.
Cause it's so unkind too, right? Because you got to be careful. You put out stuff, it's going to boomerang right back to you. So be careful with our words, no matter what, right?
Right, exactly.
Wow.
All right, overall energy of the government. See what's going on.
Okay.
See if they're taking it serious.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I don't know what that. I don't know
Oh
what.
Lord.
Yeah. Temptation. Don't give up. That's a good energy that comes through. I got the devil, temptation, Nine of Pentacles, discipline, Knight of Wands, believe in yourself, don't give up, Page of Swords, truth, justice, and written message again. There's that written message again. What is with the written message again?
Wow.
I also got the Ten of Swords.
Yeah.
Do you see this? The Ten of Swords in this card?
Wow.
Shh.
Yeah. Well, my first card out, I got the Hierophant upside down. So it's almost like, I know this might sound heavy, but it's almost like the big picture of, you know what, your morality's on the line. What you gonna do? This is not, we're looking at the overall. This is not Dems or Republicans. This is everybody. This is literally saying your morality, your way of life, the way that you have been, what you aspire to, that's on the line. Right now, they're barely holding on. There's a hold on situation. Now, I got the King of Cups. This is a
That's
good thing.
Biden,
This
right?
is that I believe this is Biden, and Biden is a Scorpio. Scorpio, King of Cups. We've got our water sign here. I do believe that this is he's going to be the one that comes in. Will it be for a long time? No, it's not going to be for a really long time. He's not going to fulfill his four-year mandate. There's something here with Biden. I'm worried about his health as well. I really am. I'm just going to put it out there because I you know, there's going to be information. This is going to be a tidal wave of information that's going to put a lot of pressure on the government, because you have to also, and I think it was, I'm not sure who it was that I was listening to, some newscast where they said there's going to be a limit as to how much they can take on with Donald Trump, because you don't want to become a third world country where you're always fighting about the government prior to that. There's going to be a certain amount of, like, God willing adults in the room that's going to say, okay, what needs to be addressed, and let other things go to the wayside, because you have to put democracy and the rule of law and holding that on, because Trump has done so much to take it away. So I really feel like we have come to the crest of the weight of America's morality, and where do you go from here?
Yeah. I got the Hangman, which in this one right here is like you're stuck between a rock and a hard spot. See how she's tied up with her feet?
Yep.
And she's tied up with her hands, and you're just like stuck.
Yep.
They're stuck.
Yep.
And they did it to themselves. But I also got, as the outcome is life is good. So the Nine of Cups.
Yep.
Oh, all right. So what you got, Nina?
I just
Got
did
any
it.
questions?
Like, oh no.
I
Tina
know.
wants tea now. God bless. COVID is horrible. The universe gives you hints. When you ignore them, it comes down. Yeah. Yeah.
CNN reporting Trump panics as symptoms start setting in. Mitch McConnell is rushing still the Amy nomination, Justice Supreme Court. Well, good. You know what? Good luck with that. Let's read on that again.
Let's see. Amy.
Is she really going to? Because I haven't seen that she gets. It's like she gets, and then all of a sudden she trips and falls and she can't get back up. That's what I see. Oh.
Okay, what's going to happen with Amy?
I have sound effects.
She's a Karen.
Yeah.
I'm not happy about these cards. I got deception. I got the rule of law. And I got a positive outcome.
That's interesting that you
I'm worried.
Well, that is really interesting because I got the Four of Swords, which is rest. And then I got Temperance, which is balance. Six of Wands, which is pride or triumph.
Mm-hmm.
But then I got the Devil. The Devil, temptation, bondage, or addiction. Let me go further. The Knight of Swords. Five of Pentacles, hard time.
It's between a rock and a hard place. It's like I think it's going to be based on what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's almost like there's too much stuff happening that they can't get the reins on it, or they're going to push it through. It's going to be one extreme or the other that they're going to take advantage of this time and either push it through and get it done or be stopped. But it's going to be, I don't know. I'm worried about having the positive card after the Hierophant. But that's morality. That could be referencing morality, saying that morality will win over. I don't know. I think that's still up in the air. They're still working on it.
Yeah, I do. I see judgment, and then I also relationship with the Republicans, but I just don't see the Republicans. I don't know. It's still very confusing. I don't see a solid finish line.
Yeah.
So possible.
They're desperately though.
Yeah. All right, Nana. It's past an hour. Are you still willing to go farther? Are you still good to go?
I'm good with whatever you're good with because you're the one that had work today.
I had work today. Let's do like 15. Let's do. I don't want to do Trump. We already know where he's at and what's going on.
What?
Do you want to do Trump and see where he's at, his emotions, or not?
I'm almost scared to.
Yeah, let's do something else.
He's not a well man. I know. I mean, he's not. I mean, he's obese. He's got a lot of weight on him. He has no exercise regimen. He has no nutritional diet. Like everything that could go against him is going against him. And true or not, I don't know, but I really strongly feel that man is on some kind of drug. And it's an addictive drug, whether that be something prescribed or what have you. But nobody sniffs that much.
Right.
No way. No way.
Right.
Right.
All right. Does anybody in the chat have one last question that we can answer? We already did Barr. Mitch McConnell. There's an option.
Yeah, he definitely weighs more than 240.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! If poor Ivanka's husband, what's his name? Kushner, Jared Kushner. If he ever got it, the poor thing, he can't afford to lose 2 pounds.
No, but I think he tested positive or negative today, is what I heard.
I don't know about the stimulus. I did a reading on the stimulus before and kind of went, ugh, not looking good. And they're kind of running out of time. And with all this kerfuffle, they have an excuse to not do anything.
Do you want to read on? Do you want to read on the collective or with the children? Trump's children.
Well, okay, yes, we'll do the children, but first, can we just look at the stimulus?
Oh yeah,
I keep getting
of course.
Stimulus coming up.
Yep, of course.
Let's see what's going to happen.
Okay, let's look at that.
What's going to happen with the stimulus? See how decent, right? Biden is pulling some of his commercials, out of respect. Trump would never do that. He would be pointing out how weak he is for having.
He would go in for the kill. That's what Trump would do. He would go in for the kill. Right, not Barron.
There's going to be a lot of Queen of Swords. There's going to be a lot of ruthlessness. You're going to see people trying to stop it and trying to minimize it, trying not to get it out. They're trying to use what's happening now to try to put a stop or a stall on it. But then I still get the Six of Wands, which is my victory card, but that's my victory after having to kind of get through something. So I almost feel like it might not come out the way that they were saying it was going to be rolled, or there might be some kind of blockage there, but the eventuality will be, and maybe that could be waiting for Biden then to come in and help clear up stuff. But I almost feel like there's a blockage there, but at the end there will be some money given.
I got news and communication and travel, so that gives me that Eight of Wands feel like travel, that it's starting to move again. Yep. The idea, the package, everything is starting to move again. I also got the Knight of Swords, which is ambitious and actions oriented. So again, it's telling me it's moving again. The idea, whatever is happening. And then I got the Eight of Cups, which is desire for more. So there's still an argument going on. And then I got the Hierophant, which is belief systems is the problem. That was what covers over top of them. And then I got Five of Pentacles, hard times, feeling of lack. So it doesn't say it's in that, it's still in the argument stage. It doesn't have a solid, but it is moving.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Don't give up hope that it's coming, because there's a blockage, but there's a victory card at the end of it. It's going to take some time, but it will get there.
Yep, exactly.
It's not as quick as what it should be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, I already forgot the next question.
The Trump kids. We'll finish up with the Trump kids.
Trump kids.
Overall, we'll just pull one card and see what the overall feeling is going to be for them, because they're having to deal with their dad in hospital, I guess.
I'm surprised that none of them, or you would think that every single one of them, including Tiffany, because she was there too, that she's starting to get involved. She's
everybody giving her the benefit of the doubt, and there she was, front and center.
Yep. Yeah.
I guess they need to keep the paychecks coming, right?
Once you got Trump blood in you, there's nothing you can do about it, I suppose. It's like being bit by a vampire. All right. The Trump children, excluding Barron because he's a young child.
Yeah. I pulled Temperance.
Ooh, they're really worried.
They are. I think they are trying to balance out their feelings. I think there's something real happening here. I keep looking to say, like, because Trump is not somebody you can believe. He lies all the time. So I feel like I should be saying, no, he's lying. No, he's lying. But every card, I mean, the kids are worried.
Yeah, they are.
They're worried. Boy, they are behind the scenes. They're trying to figure out how to get themselves out of trouble. They're not, they're still, they're going to be able to hide. And I'm telling you, there's papers, documents, things being destroyed as we speak. There's things being covered up, but not everything's going to get covered up.
No.
We got the Two of Swords. So there's almost like a suspicion coming here. They're worried, they're stressed, suspicion about them, money loss. This is going to be their income. This is going to affect them down the road. But they also got the Magician, so they are going to be fighting tooth and nail. They're going to have the best lawyers, and this is going to be a long, dragged out process. But they're actually worried about Dad.
Yeah, that was my first card too, was the Nine of Wands, which is don't give up. Like they're telling him, don't give up. You can fight this, Dad. It has that human factor that we tend to not want to look at. I don't like looking at it being human. But justice is also there, balance and objectivity. They know that what they're dealing with. They're like objectives. Like, I hope you fight. Don't give up. But then they all collectively get together and hover and say, well, what's going to happen if he does go? And so they're in that. And we also have the moon, the delusion. What is it that we need to do? What is it that we need to hide? What is it that we need to, hiding the truth? The hiding the truth is what they're into now. And then the clear, the direct, and then the Chariot, where they're just, they wonder if they can move forward and be safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. He literally, if he does go, something happens. Those children are so incredibly vulnerable with the law. It's not even funny. Nobody on the face of this earth is going to save you, except for your daddy.
No, and he's not.
No.
Plain simple. Alrighty.
Is Footprint in here? Is Chrissy in here? Hey, Chrissy.
See, you know all these people. I don't.
I know. Footprint. Yeah. If you ever up at night and you can't sleep, Chrissy usually is doing a live because she lives in Australia.
Oh,
so
okay.
she's usually doing a couple lives. She's a hoot. She's funny. She's good at what she does. You guys ought to just go check her out. She's a lot of fun. She also has doggies like you and me, and they disrupt, and they, like mine do. You get to Sheila, trip canceled. I think the trip canceled has a lot to do with his, all of his whole schedule has been canceled. And trip canceled. Oh, and you know what? The trip canceled also when I was getting that hit that it could have been the inauguration. Trip canceled to the inauguration for 45.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember getting into that energy and like trip canceled. It's probably the inauguration. Like he's not. You're not going to be there.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, my dear.
My darling.
Yeah.
All right.
Smile, because this is where we get our thumbnails from. Yeah.
No.
Go. I know what you gotta do. That. Go for it.
We have our unity candle lit for each and every one of us. Guys, put out some positive thoughts. Don't worry about Trump. That's all going to come to pass. And God willing, Sheila and I won't be here tomorrow morning at 4:00 going, guys, guess what?
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, seriously, if anything big should happen, I'm just going to text Sheila, and if she's not awake, I'm going to call her, and we're going to be like, oh my God.
Let's go.
Oh, this is crazy. I can't believe it.
I know. It is something. It is something. Guys. It's big news, and this is going to get bigger. That's what I feel. It's going to get great, big, huge.
Wow.
It's really going to get big. So.
Wow.
All right. Thank you for all of the chats. Thank you for all of the moderators.
Thank you, everybody.
Fantastic. Thanks for showing up and showing us support. Yeah, if you don't subscribe to Nina's channel, go do that.
Yes,
So.
please and thank you. And if you don't subscribe to Sheila's channel, then what is wrong with you?
Like, what is wrong with you guys?
What is your problem? What better things do you have to do than to talk to Sheila? I don't
Right. All right, my dears.
All right, darling.
Stay there, Nina. Don't
I
go
will.
nowhere.
Thank you,
All right.
guys.
So remember, smile.
Take care.